Good day. It is August the 14th, almost halfway through August. And today we're going to continue in Nehemiah 1, doing verses 7 through 9. And this is also going to finish up Nehemiah, I think. Nope, got two more verses tomorrow. And Proverbs 14. Remember, if you'd like to be tagged when I post these videos, or if you have any questions, comments, concerns, suggestions, complaints, or anything else, you may reach me through 810-242-2997. That's 810-242-2997. You can call, text, leave a message, whichever you like. And we begin Nehemiah 1, starting at verse 7. We have acted very corruptly against you, and have not kept the commandments, the statutes, nor the ordinances which you commanded your servant Moses. Verse 8. Remember, I pray, the word you commanded your servant Moses, saying, if you are unfaithful, I will scatter you among the nations. 9. But if you return to me and keep my commandments and do them, though some of you were cast out to the farthest part of heaven, yet I will gather them from them, and bring them to the place which I have chosen as a dwelling for my name. Okay? He's reminding of the promises. Verse 7, we have acted very corruptly against you. That is, we have offended you and we have hurt you. Have not kept the commandments, statutes, nor ordinances. Commandments are the broad laws like the Ten Commandments. Statutes are the case law. And ordinances are like how you do things, like which side of the road you drive on, that sort of thing. So we have offended, we broke all of them. Verse 8, remember, I pray, the word that you commanded your servant Moses. Okay, remember what you told Moses, saying, if you are unfaithful, I will scatter you among the nations. You warned us. We didn't listen. But if you return to me, this is part of the promise, if you're unfaithful, I will scatter you. But if you return to me and and keep my commandments. So you got to return to him and keep the commandments. Not just say, I'm coming back. And do them. So some of you were cast out to the farthest part of the heavens. This is the physical heavens. In the sky, not necessarily referring to heaven. I will gather them from there. So no matter how far you're gone, I will get you. And bring them to the place which I have chosen as a dwelling for my name. This is the promise. Proverbs 14. Every wise woman buildeth her house, but the foolish plucketh it down with her hand. 2. He that walketh in uprightness feareth the Lord, feareth Yahweh. That's reverence and worship and love. But he that's perverse in his ways despises him. If you don't fear the Lord, you despise him. 3. In the mouth of the foolish is a rod of pride, but the lips of the wise shall preserve them. 4. Where no oxen are, the crib is clean, but by much increase is by the strength of ox. When you have nothing, no clutter. But when you have things you need to work, like you ever see the inside of a barn, it can be cluttered. 5. A faithful witness will not lie, but a false witness breatheth forth lies. 6. A scorner seeketh wisdom and findeth not, because he refuses to believe it when it is shown to him. But the knowledge is easy on him that has discernment, because he studies and is open to him. 7. Go from the presence of a foolish man, for thou wilt not perceive the lips of knowledge. 8. The wisdom of the prudent is to look well for his way, but the folly of fools is deceit. 9. Amends pleadeth for fools, but among the upright there is goodwill. In other words, you don't have to repay. 10. The heart knoweth its own bitterness, and with its joy no stranger can intermeddle. When you're joyful, no one can take it away from you. 11. The house of the wicked shall be overthrown, but the tent of the upright shall flourish. 11. There is a way which seemeth right unto man, but the end thereof are the ways of death. Any way without God, no matter how good it seems, leads to death. 13. Even in laughter the heart acheth, at the end of mirth is heaviness. 14. The dissembler in his heart shall have his fill from his own ways. A good man should be satisfied from himself. 15. The thoughtless believe every word, but the prudent looketh well to his going. 16. A wise man feareth and departeth from evil. He sees it, oh, I better get out of the way. But the fool behaveth overbearingly and is confident. Yeah, he walks right into it. 17. He that is soon angry dealeth foolishly. The man of wicked devices or plans is hated. 18. The thoughtless come into possession of folly, but the prudent are crowned with knowledge. 19. The evil bow before the good, and the wicked at the gates of the righteous. 20. The poor is hated even of his own neighbor, but the rich have many friends, because they're rich. 21. He that despises his neighbor sinneth, but he that is gracious unto the humble, happy is he. 22. Shall they not go astray that devises evil, but mercy and truth for them shall be for them that devise good. Devise good, you will get mercy and good. You devise evil, not so much. 23. In all labor there is profit. The talk of lips tendeth only to penury. That's because you just talk and don't do any work. 24. The crown of the wise is their riches, but the folly of fools is remaineth folly. 25. The true witness delivereth souls, but he that breatheth forth lies is all deceit. 26. In fear of Yahweh a man has strong confidence, and his children shall have a place of refuge. 27. The fear of Yahweh is a fountain of life, to depart from the snares of death. God's way leads to life. 28. In the multitude of people is a king's glory, but the want of people is a ruin of prince. Yeah, when you get deserted, a prince gets deserted, he's ruined. 29. He that is slow to anger is of great understanding, but he that is hasty of spirit exalteth folly. Take your time. Find out what's actually going on. 30. A tranquil heart is the life of the flesh, but envy is rottenness to the bones. Yeah, because it just eats at you. It just eats at you. Tranquil, nothing will bother you. 31. He that oppresses the poor blasphemeth his maker, because God made the poor. But he that is gracious unto the needy honoreth him. 32. The wicked is thrust down in his misfortune, but the righteous, even when he is brought to death, has hope. 33. Hope of afterlife, nothing else. 33. In the heart of him that has discernment, wisdom resteth, but in the unward part of fools it maketh itself known. 34. Righteousness exalteth a nation, but sin is a reproach to any people. And 35. The king's favor is toward a servant that dealeth wisely, but his wrath striketh down that dealeth shamefully. I hope you've been blessed by this reading. May the Lord richly bless you. Remember, if you'd like to be tagged when I post these videos, or if you have any questions, comments, concerns, suggestions, complaints, or anything else, you may reach me through 810-242-2997. That's 810-242-2997. You can call, text, leave a message, whichever you like. Remember, Jesus loves you, and so do I.